Hello, hello. We have some things to do right at the start, like we usually do. So first things first, Arcanist is level 15. You just pop a random food. I don't know. That one's fine. I mostly just want it for the EXP boost. Okay. I'm not fit for duty. I'm very tired, but we're gonna go ahead and do the thing anyway. Oop. There it is. Only a 75% probability? Damn. Kind of low. All right, where's... Okay. So we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do that. Alrighty, Katarina. Also, hi. To Aleport. To deal with smugglers. Sure. Dude's gonna give me problems, and then we're just gonna beat him. It's gonna be great. Hey, you. Who could have foreseen? Now, do we should try that again? Sure. Oh, they've got a healer somewhere. I did it. Yeah, we're doing Arcanist. My little Arcanist, level 15. Just beginning to learn what the books are for. Maybe my Warrior of Light will be smarter. Oh, Stella, heard you got a job. Congratulations. Not quite level 16. That's fine. Wait. We have more things to do. I think armor is one that's ready to go. Yeah. Dude wants a bunch of shit. Let's see. A reinforced... and a bunch of mithril crap. I swear. Okay. Easy peasy. Go get the stuff. The emulsion vendor should have things that I need. Instead of going to mine the mithril, because mithril's a pain in the butt to get. Three. I think the rings are in here too. Yep. 2. And then I need like 8 of these, I think. Yeah. Bronze ingot. Cool, cool, cool. Go ahead and... I don't think I need that. I always forget the lower level stuff. I think it's just don't think it's no innovation the first for like little craft like this one. It's been a hot minute. I don't think you need it though. Let's try without. Yeah, there it is. Oh. Well, that worked out. Got lucky. Hit the wrong button. Alright, that's the plate I need. Skin's good. Bore's good. Health's got good. I have this in you. Which is great. See, I usually need black aluminum, which is in South Shroud. Nice. One fell swoop. Eh? Oh, I missed a button. At least I didn't lose nothing. There we go. That's better. Alright. Regular illumin is... yeah, dry bone. Ah, here's the camp dry bone I know and love. Raining. There's the boar leather. There it is. One, two, three. Gonna have to take the loss. You're kind of a dick, not gonna lie. Alright, with all that out of the way, we have story to do. Alright. We give Seto our medallion.
I have arrived.
Welcome. You came back literally just in time because I was literally about to start doing story stuff.
And with my favorite bean.
I know. Look at him.
Best boy.
Ah, my medallion! You found it! Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again, when I was young. In those days, I could not speak, but we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure, fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy. His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
Artbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood, him and his comrades. Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Artbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least. You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due, perhaps, to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Artbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
something happened at Lida Loran.
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Il Meg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught.
As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No, Minfelia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
I kind of side with Thancred on that one. She's never fought a Light Warden before.
Yeah.
Right, can't fly. I do appreciate the game trying their best to make it sound like jumping off of a high ledge is a problem.
Right.
Because you hear that crunch if you land. And you do it on the bike too, obviously, but even without the bike. Just gonna get that sense of, ooh, that should have hurt. Alrighty.
Time to do the thing.
Mm-hmm. See if I know how to heal a thing, because I haven't healed this ever, I don't think.
Guess we're about to find out.
Mm-hmm. No, I got them all. Cool.
Cool.
I was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna do this while I wait, but nope. Don't need to.
Hmm?
Wait, what am I missing for flight? I kind of have a different question. Oh, I'm missing the one MSQ quest. I see. That
Oh
makes
no.
sense. Yeah. Hey, Rain.
The ring. There was a fella in here a while ago.
Hey, a little bit ago. But then when I congratulated her on the job, I did not get a response. So I imagine she AFK'd somewhere.
Hmm.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I got canceled upon.
Oh, you
I was
got
supposed to
canceled
fight
upon?
Someone. I did.
Oh, I thought that you had canceled because you were thinking about it.
I mean, I was originally considering it, and then like literally, what time was it that she messaged me? Hold on. Basically right after I got out of the shower. Hey, sorry to set us back again, but I think I'm gonna have to cancel today. I am, as the kids say, low on social battery.
Like that's as the kids say, and I'm like, that's a common thing. I think the other version is like, out of spoons.
Yeah, low on the social spoons is actually what she said, but that doesn't make any sense to me, so I translated it.
Gotcha. But yeah, no. Out of spoons is is anybody with a terminal illness or a mental illness. That's how they say I can't people today.
Okay.
Yep, Titania. The sound. Yeah. She's where I first heard it from, but I know that it's a common thing.
Come and play. For the night is bright and you can sleep when you're dead.
Yeah, I've never heard that phrase. I was just like, okay. That means.
can't. I hate this music. Rain, I still don't have a flash raptor. I'm losing my mind about it. I don't want to use Medica 2.
We're sick of this crapped old castle. Let's win.
Sorry, Machinist. That's my bad. Oh, don't die, friend. I don't know what you're doing. All right. Whoop, wrong button.
play no more.
There we go. One fairy king down, or pixie king down, I guess.
Pixie King.
Next dungeon, I will have my rapture.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak. The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose. For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king. The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place. However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us, never again to live as men do. My adorable sapling. My precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see, to sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden, that is the beauty of your kind. Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead. Kinla, Ilichla, Ilmek, Okbra. Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
And we're still never gonna call on them.
Confound it! How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
How in the seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Minfilia, willful child, how many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to Yulmore. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life? If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
Look! The sky! She's done it. The Warrior of Darkness has triumphed.
General? What are our orders? What do we do?
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the Warrior of Darkness.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive! Are you deaf? I said...
What's happening?
Welcome to the land of the pixies.
And the Wrath.
Water? That wasn't there before.
Oh, you're fucked, little one. Turn it around. In case you've forgotten, they're also Fey folk.
Right.
Bye.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
And again, in case you forgot, the Imara were Fey folk.
General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
All who stand with the Warrior of Darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
Man, shut up. You and Thancred already had your ideological debate over parentage.
Is that what we're calling it?
is in fact what that little back and forth between them was.
You know what I mean.
They each stated their thesis statement.
I see. Well, it's a good thing Fair-Ul volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
We are grateful for your timely aid, Fair-Ul, or should I say, your majesty.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wished to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Ilmeg. By this law, we shall lend you our strength. In return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
You see, about that, Fae-Ul. Let's see. Do I want to just let her go and make her mad? Oh, so sad.
Yes.
Yes.
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side. Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you. Treat them as you would your Isnefis.
About that, Fae-Ul. I seem to have ignored you for most of our pact.
Poor thing.
Listen. We don't think to call on them, apparently.
Yep, clearly.
It's a very funny, like, character quirk that we just have. Oh no, poor Thancred. Oh. The sick one has gotten out of bed just long enough to check in and do a hydrate. Thank you, Andrew. Now go back to bed.
Poor thing. No, he's watching a hockey game on the couch.
Hopefully bundled up.
I should hope so.
No, and thank you for the resubscription, love.
Always.
There it goes. Yes, lots of sleep. I can fly! I will join y'all in a little bit. I have side quests.
But did I know that was the reason?
I mean, you saw them appear.
I mean, sure.
Ah, flight. Now the lake won't be a problem anymore. Okay, that's one down. Nice and simple. don't think that you should thank the pixie who found it. Because it was by a leafman.
Just a thought.
They kind of killed her, friend. Maybe another time, Pixies. See anything else?
But we want to play.
Huh. How in this thing there's a trader there? Maybe there's a trader there now. 'Cause earlier it didn't let me do anything. Let's go see if the beaver is in fact a trader.
Oh goodness. Don't blame the Canadian. I mean, beaver.
Wow. Beaver merchant. Hello. Oh, I see.
Sorry, bad joke was bad.
You can get a minion.
I blame them? Wow. Thanks, Rain.
Oh, I wonder if I have a new class quest.
Looks like you do.
Well, last time, even though it was blue, it wasn't ready until a specific quest was done in the MSQ. So.
I see.
Yep. My favorite dwarf. Yeah, I can't yet. Into the wood. Okay.
Okay.
Which means it might be the next section I can do. So I think that's where we're going next.
We're heading to
the
Spoiler
rain.
Forest.
Hmm?
Said we're heading to Spoiler Forest.
Oh, it says into the wood, so a forest. Somewhere forest. And like, we've seen Limsa, or this version of Limsa and this version of Ul'dah. There's only one place missing.
Yeah.
A particularly woodsy area.
all seems well at the Crystarium.
Yes. Yulmore was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
And you are...
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity, I am Emmett Selk, Ascian.
Gaius spoke of you, a native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us.
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle? Oh, it is truly, deeply infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining? Following the flood, the First had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink. And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining. Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met. But you had to come and ruin it all. Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters!
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased. As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthri and kill you all. But that's no different from what La Habrea did. And we all know how well that ended for him. And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach. Cooperation. I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once, might we not seek to find common ground? For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted. I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
Okay. For someone wanting cooperation, he was incredibly accusatory and kind of aggressive from point one.
As much as I love him, he does talk too much.
It's not even that he talks too much, it's literally just his tone changes a lot in that first scene. You're like, okay, if that's what you wanted, you don't start off with being accusatory. Like common sense. And secondly, you can tell a little bit from just that scene, and I'm not going to use anything that we haven't seen yet, that his goal is to find an understanding. That was kind of his rhetoric throughout that entire speech. Trying to understand and kind of empathize with our enemy is something that our Warrior of Light already does. Hell, they do it in this expansion. Not even talking about where I've pointed it out in other expansions before. This is not a flaw our character has. So trying to present as if only we could cooperate, well, that's not really an issue that our Warrior of Light has. If given the chance, our character would already try and cooperate with their enemies. The reason why our character hasn't tried to cooperate with our enemies is because La Habrea attacked us on sight. And so did Elidibus attacked one of our friends. Yes, after he warned her and she continued, but still. So that's the only reason why our character has had any issues with the Ascians, is because literally they attack us. So it is a little weird that he's like, but we shall try and do common ground here. It's like, but buddy, our character would have already leaned that way if given the option before. Whoop, wrong one. But Alizé, it's the middle of the day. Okay.
Wow.
It's true though. Like the sky is normal here.
Yes, I know.
Hell, it's the morning. If I'm, looking at our clock correctly, it's like 10 a.m. Breakfast time.
Goodness.
Sure, I will retire to my quarters. Like, we wished you a pleasant evening, and I'm like, what evening? Magically evening. I'll take the sandwiches, though. Sandwich is good.
What, don't want a fresh apple?
Those are good, too. I like them, too. But let's be real, our character seems to have focused on the sandwiches.
Yes.
From the Exarch, is it? With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. He'll probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed. Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around. A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history and the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emmett Selk we should be concerned about. When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining. Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
I need, like, an option D of, am I ever going to be in this room and not be interrupted by you or somebody else? I was come in here to rest, and I never seem to get any rest.
Leave me alone. Let me sleep.
This is supposed to be my private room, guys.
What? What about Seto? What is there to say? All right.
Listen, buddy, you don't obsess the Seto.
He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big. And he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him. What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
Oh no, my chocobo stays all nice and, you know, put away in the stable. I just don't put any PJs on, do I? Sleep always, fully prepared, in my gear. Take a point of exhaustion.
Goodness, a question.
That's the rules, isn't it?
We're playing hardcore D&D.
No, that's in the DM guide. That if someone or it's in the player guide, in the player handbook. If you go to bed in your gear, in your armor, you don't actually get rest, and so you take a point of exhaustion every time you do it.
Yes, I know.
Like, hang on, I know this part. That's why a bunch of DMs like to ambush the party while they're sleeping.
Don't know what you mean.
Uh-huh. What's this? Is it really this early? Oh yeah, it is. I've got connections with your king. Flashlight here yet? I do, haha. Get my free wandering EXP. Quite the pig look. And so humble, too. What happened to the first one? That is not what I was wondering. Where's your predecessor? Where is Azel the First? I'm asking the important questions here. Dude. Ew. You guys are so hidden. No one will ever suspect. Yes, instrumental.
I remember this.
Society quest.
Yes. Also, I was talking and was muted.
I was wondering, because I was just chatting and nothing was coming back from me, and I'm like, okay.
I was responding. It was just my mic was muted. I was being a big dummy.
What's up?
Yep. Oh, I just said I was just being a big dummy. Speaking into the void.
I mean, I also was speaking into the void.
The void was trying to speak back, I promise.
When I looked into the void looked back.
Right.
No, pig, I got it. Okay. Again, you should never start a sentence with "as you know" or "to explain."
Yeah.
At least in fiction. There we go. Happier. Brighter, one might say. There is nothing wrong with this area, Rain. He's like, ew, color. I do like that nowadays we're pretty safe just because we are Titania sapling. Untouchable.
To bring the Titania music back.
Da 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 da. Bigger is better.
Bigger is better.
I still can't. Was in that fight just dying. Had to do the extreme of that fight way too many times.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad.
You were not part of the group yet.
No, but you guys ran me through it unsynced.
Yeah, unsynced. I did it when it first came out synced. With a group that was not as good as the people we hang out with now. So getting the clear was like pulling teeth. And then I didn't get the dragon for a while after that. So I had to keep doing it for the Durgan.
For Durgan.
So I've had to listen to that particular song one too many times.
Fair enough.
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
He did.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon? Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe.
But the right thing to do would be to ask permission first.
Your Exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters, put each and every Light Warden to the sword, prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies. Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth. Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs. And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity.
Buddy, you gave us an afternoon.
Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was.
But you didn't try.
Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the Eternal are privy. For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
What was that all about?
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most like. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
I do like this. You could kind of lean into what they've been telling you that you're like. But again, actions that this character has taken without my control tells me the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, I tried so hard to get you to cooperate with me with a single conversation, and I had a nap.
And I had a nap. And then you came, and then I came back. And you still wouldn't join me.
I barged into your inner sanctuary that I was not invited to, and didn't like that you paused when I offered it again. Like, buddy, that's not how that works.
He's so petty.
I expect you to make a decision immediately when I have not proven myself trustworthy at all. I have literally done nothing to help you, but, you know, take my word for it.
If he simply meant to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did. It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Then let us discuss the Sin Eaters. I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Ilmeg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Amarang, and Raktika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown. Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take our meringue in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Yulmore that may prove useful.
Then I would ask that you journey to Raktika. There you will find Y'shtola. With her assistance, I doubt the Warden will evade your grasp for long.
Is Y'shtola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since she left for the forest.
I fear I may be to blame for that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me. You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
'Twould be no trouble.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
What's that?
A missive from Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Lida Luran.
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged. Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take. Master Alphino, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance?
Of course.
Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you all.
Well, at least we know that Thancred has largely told her good things. Because we both know that, you know, this one and this one refer to her by a different moniker than the conjurer that we used to hang out with. Imagine that. Anything important? No. Well, nothing that I can do right now. You go, Thancred. Get these people prepared.
What's this about rain stealing your dragon?
So, I can't remember if it was our first clear or very, like, a soon clear. Like, I forget, like, the exact nature of it. But a dragon dropped, and we both rolled on it, and we both rolled relatively well. And he beat me.
Oh, I see.
And what makes me always say he stole it is the fact that he then goes, man, I didn't even want it. I just wanted it for the set. He didn't want to use it. Didn't want to ride in it. I was getting it because it was blue and it was pretty. And he took it.
I see.
He's like, I don't care. I want it. And they didn't even end up getting all of the dragons. Didn't even complete the set. Bested by gremlins. What's this world coming to? You have fun, random historian dude. Oh, that was Rapture. Oops. Wrong button.
You do your hunt list?
No. I'm looking for a sack that a guardsman dropped and was grabbed by one of these critters.
I see.
Apparently, I am not able to find the one that took his things.
Cape's just like, no good RNG for you.
You know, I'm just chilling here, having a good time, killing the
beating
local
up on
wildlife.
a lizard.
Isn't it
Yeah, I was
lizard?
gonna say. I don't know.
Like, its face opens up quite a bit.
Beating up on the locals. Would you want to call it a mammal?
I don't even know what I'd call it, because like, look at the face. Like it opens up as if it's
It reminds me more of like a...
It's like an alligator, but weird.
Crocodile. Yeah, crocodile or alligator, so that's why I'm calling it a lizard.
Yeah, but like, don't know no lizard that works like that. It's hot. The top jaw opens up sideways. I would love to leave you stranded here, sir, but I'm here. Okay. Like they're like, oh, it blocks your passage. And I'm like, nah, our character absolutely could just rip that thing off its hinges. Our character's just being real nice. Could definitely be a Dark Souls character. Now we know the Shadowkeeper is an elf. here. This particular guardsman's a wreck. We'll start with actual money. I'm not your aunt. Probably gonna finish up this side quest and then call it. Full side quest chain, because it's a couple. Aw. No, sure. Won't need a room after all. She went, oh no, someone's in need, and proceeded to do exactly what her dad would do.
Right. Like it's genetic or something.
Mm-hmm. Even if it wasn't, he raised her right. Led by example. Hey, you. Oh, do I have to kill it? Hang on. I guess so, because there's nothing here for me to, like, use on it. Alright. Yes? Yes.
There you are. Found you.
To the fort. Lady, you need to learn how to use a sword. Learn from your father's mistakes. He did not arm himself properly and did not train to be a swordsman. To defend himself. Now, what have you learned?
Nothing. She's learned nothing.
You don't know that. And off she goes. Oh no, did she die? That's not a good thing, dude. Also, learn to use some kind of weapon.
She's fast, isn't she? Be an archer.
She's a little girl.
She will grow.
I was
And
saying
strength
that
is
if she
something
wants
you
to be
can
a
train
healer, she
for.
could take up the bonking stick.
That's true. She could.
Hmm. It is the ideal beginner healer. Take up the bonking stick. There, this region has not lost its only healer. I've done a good thing today. Now, we're gonna call it here, and we will search for the church next time.